Hey guys! welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I am finally back. I managed to get a new camera, so I'm super excited about that because last year someone broke into my apartment and yeah, they stole my camera, they stole my MacBook. You know, I made a post on Instagram about this and I think, yeah, I released one video last year. You know, I had all my hopes up, I was so excited, but I just got over everything. Because life was just happening so fast. And yeah, I think 2020 was indeed a horrible year for most of us with the whole coronavirus going on. But you know what? It's 2021 now. Happy New Year. I hope you had an amazing, fresh start to the year. I do believe this is a year of blessings, you know, our dreams and experiences. So I'm making this video, as you can see with the title, which is Mastering 2021. And look, I'm no guru in this thing, but I think as much as 2020 was horrible, I have a lot of lessons, I gained a lot of experiences, and you know, I had my fair share of moments of healing, moments of discovery, well, self-discovery, self-awareness. 2020 was a difficult year, you know. I don't think I have any regrets necessarily. I believe that in certain moments I did all that I could. I did the best that I could in those moments. So I'm going into 2021 with the lessons that I had. You know, I've just written up a few rules, if I can say that, for 2021. If you want to do well for yourself, if you want to focus and have discipline and be committed to your dreams, yourself, just rebuilding yourself, anything that has to do with investing in yourself, I think that's quite important, and it just goes for everything. You know, you don't have to be a spiritual person, you don't have to be like a religious person or anything like that. This is solely just for yourself to achieve whatever you put your mind to. I wrote down my stuff, my pack of rules on my phone. So the first rule, sorry, let me just unlock my phone here. The first thing you need to do this year is create an overall theme. So what I love doing is working with words. You know, I know it seems very oversimplified and everything, but it's a great way to align yourself with whatever you're trying to push yourself towards to, if I can say that. So you create an overall theme for the year. So for example, my theme for this year is purpose. With that, you can have a whole quote. For me this year, it's just all about making purpose popular. Last year, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep on reflecting back because it does help us when we go forward. Last year for me was all about growth. I had a few uncomfortable moments and you know, I didn't have a choice but to actually face the music and work with whatever was thrown at me. Yeah, I had so many phases in my life last year that were just not so pleasant. I was actually pushed out of my comfort zone more than anything. I had started my businesses, which are doing well. I have a business in fashion, so I have my own fashion line. And it is a fashion line centered around sustainability. And the second thing that I've been working on is tarot reading. So I'm a spiritual advisor as well. And you know, I just never saw myself doing these kinds of things. Like I just, you know, I always saw myself as this academic and you know, I'm gonna go out into the world and like have a whole 9-to-5 and all of that stuff. In my group of friends and the people that I know, that is the vibe that people go for. But for me, I've always known that I'm a natural leader. This is something that is for me. I need to have my own businesses. I did have a job last year for the first time ever, and that was quite inexperienced. I think that's the first moment where I realized that no, this is just, I can't do this. I need to work for myself, and I have all of these visions, these ideas, and I want to bring my ideas to life. I don't want to help someone else bring their ideas to life. There's nothing wrong with the 9 to 5, of course, but each to their own. So like I said, the theme for my year 2021 is purpose. So I just want to focus on that. Now that I've learned all the lessons from last year, having grown into the person that I am right now, becoming this incredibly strong, focused, disciplined, committed woman, I'm ready for the alignment towards my purpose. I think I've walked into my purpose already, but now it's just to solidify it and refine it. I'm drinking dry lemon because since alcohol has been banned, this is the closest thing to alcohol for me. So anyways, rule number 2. Monthly and weekly themes. So we all differ as people. You might be a person that wants to focus on monthly themes, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can divide your themes into 12. It's up to you how you do it. You can do it on a month-to-month basis, or all at once. You sit down, pick a day during Jan, pick a day, and write down 12 words. But throughout the year, I'm pretty sure you are going to be editing and changing the words, which is perfectly fine and normal. So I did have a thing on Twitter where people would write down their words weekly. Everyone would just share what they want for the week. It was such a refreshing thing because you wake up on Monday, you have your word ready, and you share it with us. Sometimes people would share, how you could get to a point where you want to be with that word, or they share extra information, and I love that. And I think having a community-based platform on a social media platform is so amazing, where people come together, they help and assist each other, share information, and just rebuild ourselves. I love that. I love the weekly word thing. It works for me. I don't do it every week, so maybe I'll do it in a month. I'll do it 3 times. Sometimes I might even do it twice, but that's very rare because I'm so scared I fall off or something like that. So say the word is resting or rest. I will make it such a priority of like, okay, how am I going to rest this week? Okay, should I have 1 outdoor activity and 1 indoor activity, and maybe I could start a new podcast just for that week to help me meditate. This is just an example. Of course, it's up to you. You are free to do what you want to do with your life and how you want things to be for yourself. If you do need help on how to do these activities, please do not be afraid to ask me in the comment section. I am more than willing to help you out. Number 3, habits and actions. We do a lot of talking. Hey, I want to do this. I want to be good at this, or what, I want this for myself. It's great, having the what, it's like the what of what. Having the what of what, but how are you going to get there? So your habits and your actions are so important. And I think sometimes it's nice for us to daydream and, kind of wonder, okay, this is what I want for myself. I want to be successful. And it's like, okay, cool, you want to be successful, but how? How are you going to get yourself there? What are you going to do to be closer to success? Do you get what I'm saying? So your habits and your actions, the smallest things, literally waking up and making your bed, putting stuff away as soon as you've used them, just training your mind to do things when you need to do them. It's these small little details in our lives that actually help us make greater or bigger decisions. And I know we take it lightly at times. I myself do too. I don't make my bed every day, and I hate to say this, but there are times when I'm just lazy and sluggish and I just want to stay in bed and be at home, or I'm in a hurry, I need to quickly run to the store, and I hate that. But I want to work on that this year because it's part of the start of my day. Work on your habits and your actions. What would you like to change about yourself? If you're a person who is always late, this video is actually for me. Like, I'm just dragging myself for no reason. I'm just dragging myself. Oh my gosh. Oh, my friends are probably watching this on some. You're always late. Always late. Ugh. Anyways, if you are a person who is always late, you know, you need to work on that. If you guys have to meet up at 3 o'clock and you know you're slow in terms of getting ready, get ready at 2 o'clock. You know, you should be leaving the house at 2:45, you know, depending on the distance of the place, of course. So if it's further, you would leave at 2:30. So it's all about planning, you know. And I think also that word is important. Planning goes with your habits and your actions. You need to work on that and solidify that in order to be disciplined, committed, and focused. Number 4, your thoughts. I know sometimes we have bad thoughts, we have good thoughts. Bad thoughts, you know, you have moments of self-doubt, you just don't feel like yourself, you hate your life, you just hate anything and everything about yourself. And it is a dangerous phase to be in because it does affect you, your actions, what you put out there, and also the things that you take in from other people. And it's important for us to actually work on our thoughts. And if you need to go for therapy and you can afford it, definitely you need to go for that. You know, I used to go for therapy. It's not an embarrassing thing as well. Don't feel too bad. We might not have it together, and that's okay. But what's important is how we work on it. So go for therapy if you can afford it. You know that, okay, you know what? There's going to be someone who's going to be helping you. Just get your life together. Other than that, I believe in the internet so much. I spend a great amount of time watching self-help videos. I'm not ashamed of that. You know, if I want to hear words of affirmation, you know, I will watch a video on that. If I want to hear a biblical sermon, I will watch that. If I feel like I need words of encouragement, I will put myself on and watch videos or listen to podcasts about that. So I love this element of building or rebuilding and regenerating your thoughts, because I know it has worked for me. I was in a very dark place of my life and I said, you know what, I hate it here. You know, I hate it here. I don't want to think like this anymore. I want to advance myself and I want better for myself. What can I do? You know, being in a moment where you're desperate and you want to change your life. If you want to change your life, you'll put in the necessary effort to do that. And of course, you'll use the resources that you have and you use them to the best of their advantage. For me, I think I started with a social media cleanup. I had to unfollow a few accounts that were just not good for me anymore. Like the content was not great for me anymore. You know, it was just always spewing negativity and I just didn't like that stuff anymore. I have to say that because, you know, sometimes you're standing there but you like things, you're like, oh, what's going on with this person's life, what's happening, oh, what did they do now, and you know, and the gossip is like fueling, it's on fire. And yeah, I just got over it. I was like, this does nothing for me. Of course you have moments where you're like, you want to know what's going on, but don't make that the be all and end all. So start by following accounts that will enrich your life. I follow a couple accounts, especially on Twitter, because I'm on Twitter daily. I love Twitter. I love the fact that people use their words to change people's lives and to just make a difference or to share their opinions and ways of doing things. I love Twitter as a platform in general. So I started following these accounts about spirituality, you know, wealth and business and branding. Just taking your interests, it's something that makes such a huge difference in your life. If you focus and follow the accounts that focus on your interests, I'm telling you, you will see a difference within 3 months. It just changes the way you think, shapes your thoughts. It also makes your perspective better. You know, you won't always see things negatively. You know, now you will start thinking, okay, what else is out there? What else can I do? Oh, let me try this method. But of course, you know, what a person might say might not work for you. Not everything will work for you. And that's okay, that's life. You move on to the next thing and you try something else. So it is important to watch the content you're consuming. Social media is something that's huge in our lives. It's a huge part of our lives. We're on it now more than ever because we have so much time on our hands, and with COVID going on and just spending time at home, you know, you don't always want to watch TV. You want to see like pictures or videos and tweets and stuff, and that's totally cool, but you need to watch what you consume. Rule number 5, the tools. Tools are important, you know, the tools that help you build yourself. As a creative, these are the tools that I use. I use Canva. I use Canva for my vision boards, my mood boards, any cards that I need to make, any positive messages I need to share now. I'm going to be using Canva because I love things that are casual, that are properly created, and they look so professional and clean. You know, sometimes I don't want to just make a tweet. I would like to post it on my Instagram, so that helps with that visual element. Another tool which is great, and it helps me with my project management, my to-do list, my tasks. It's an app called Meister Task. It is amazing. You know, you get to tick off all your tasks on there, organize your life, your admin is sorted. Admin in life, just getting things done, just releases that anxiety from your life. You know, sometimes you're anxious because you haven't done an activity, and you know, you push it off and you procrastinate. We need to learn to avoid that and actually do the work. So yes, going back to the habits and actions, that's a very important part. Organize your life and do the work. Rule number 6. Yeah, so rule number 6, planning. Planning is something that we need to focus on throughout the year. Unfortunately, some people might find this as a tedious task, or some people might be so excited and dreamy and they over plan, if I can even say that. You know, you overhype your plans rather, and then you don't stick to them and you become disappointed. But plan in a way that is realistic. With planning, we have scheduling. So setting up time frames for your activities, your tasks, anything that you need to do in your life in that particular moment. It's important to schedule your tasks because that way you are adhering to a timeline and you get things done to a certain time. That helps with your commitment and sticking to the plan. We're trying to master 2021 here. So get with the times, sis. Get with the times, get your life together, stick to the plan. We're focusing, we're on a mission. Now we're moving on to rule number 7. Rule number 7. Okay, rule number 7 is action. Again, I need to emphasize on action because that is the one thing that actually brings our dreams to reality. Our dreams require action. We need to put in the work. We need to use our resources. We need to network. If you don't know things, ask people. If you're not sure about something, do your research. There are so many tools and sites on the internet that assist us with our dreams and our goals. So for instance, if you want to start a business, you know, you'll go above and beyond. You will read threads on Twitter, how people do the admin of that, how they register their companies. What kind of business do you want to do? Do some research. You want to start a clothing line or a skincare brand. How do people around the world start their skincare brands? What's also important is that you look at the international side of things. You know, how are people around the world doing certain things? Don't just stick to South Africa and okay, you see like, oh, this is the trend or whatever. No, go above and beyond. What's stopping you? For me, I feel like I follow accounts that are really into fashion and they provide really cool information, and you know, they create really cool stuff, and these are like people in New York and literally just all over the world, and thank God some of them follow me back. So I feel like I've created a network with those people. Whenever I go that side, I will definitely be in contact with them so that I can also build my network, you know. Dream bigger. I think, you know, sometimes we like to box ourselves and we think, you know, this is it. Like, your vision just stops here. You're an essay. Your vision stops here. Like, there's nothing else. You're selling to the people here. No, it's highly possible for you to sell to people abroad. And I think my next video, I will be sharing tips about starting a business, maintaining it, you know, working with customers and or branding, you know, literally anything centered around business and how it's been going for me by using my very own experiences, you know, looking at the areas of improvement, what I've done wrong, what could have gone right, you know, and how to just make myself better for the next sale. So I think there are also life lessons in that, and it's not just something that's business oriented or business focused. Sorry, my ear is itchy, like who the is talking about me? What is going on, child? So those are the tips that I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's anything you want me to know or you need help with anything, please comment below and just let me know. I think also I will be doing a video on a vision board. I wanted to actually do a virtual class with maybe, you know, a few people, and we just do our vision board together. But I think a video will be better because then I don't have to cap the numbers or anything like that. So one of my videos will be about a vision board for the start of the year. I'm going to be releasing videos weekly now. I hope I stay committed. I've been talking about commitment in this video. I am dragging myself once again because I know myself. You know, I don't want to be put off and be nervous. Oh, are people gonna like this? They're gonna find this weird. Like, you know, I'm boring. I'm not as vibey in the videos. Look, man, this is just me, and I'm here to share the information that I have and the knowledge that I've gained throughout the years. Use it, don't use it, but I really want the best for us in 2021. I want us to do well and just have a smoother sailing to the year. Thank you so much for watching my video.